Hello friends. So I'm going to tell you how you can achieve anything you want in your life, how to become a successful person. Whatsoever you want you can achieve in your life. I'm going to tell you five major point which is very much important for to be a successful person in your life. And I'm going to consider one by one, and I will explain you what are the most requirement, what is the basic fundamental required to become a successful person. In these 5 tips you are going to get everything which is needed to be a successful person. So the first point is here: focus on commitment, not motivation. Why I'm telling this, focus on commitment, it is much more necessary. The reason behind this, if you are going to motivate, then your motivation can get down after a few times. If you are getting excited for something, your excitement get down after a few times. But if you have a commitment that you have to achieve this, you have to do this, which it is not going to be down at anyhow, or whether you are going to be doing something, or your focus is on somewhere other, but your commitment should be in your always in your mind. And if it is in your mind, you are going to be achieve that, you are going to do that. Let's suppose example, there are students who is studying for 2 to 3 hours to get the good marks in their exam. Now he committed to his by himself that he has to achieve at least 80 to 90% marks. But for that he had to study around 6 to 7 hours continuous. That is more required, and he need to be more focused. So if he got such commitment by himself, then he will start doing study up to that level. But if there's no commitment, then he is not going to achieve. If you are going to watch some motivational movies, it will motivate you, no doubt, but for the few time, and after that it will get down. So that is most important. You have to get more commitment by yourself that you are going to achieve this, and you have to achieve this. Whatsoever your aim, you want to achieve good marks, you can achieve that. You want to become a good leader, you can be a good leader. You want to achieve some other things, you want a businessman, you can achieve that. You want to be a successful, you want to gain some successful jobs, you can get it. So that's because of your commitment. So commitment is more important than being a motivation. If you have commitments, motivation will automatically come to you. So getting more commitment is more important. Now second point is developing a path to success. Why I'm telling this, it is more important. If you have a commitment something and you don't have a path, if you don't know the path, so you can't go anywhere. So to get every achievement, to achieve something, to achieve your aim in life, so you must have the path. If you know the exact path, then you will go at exact place. If you don't know the path, so you will never achieve your aim. Now why I'm telling this, to be successful, you have to identify your passion. First of all, you have to identify your passion, what you want to achieve in your life. So you will have to define what success means to you. While it may take years to realize that what you want to with your life, identifying your passion, interest and values will help you to set a goal and give your life sense of meaning. If you have a trouble identifying these things, you can ask your friends, family and other members who is very close to you to identify your path, to identify your passion. What is your passion? And by that, if you got your passions, then you can develop the path of success. And how you can develop that part, that is most important, that is very much important. So what you can do for that, if you have a you want good marks in exam, so for that the path is you have to more focus, you have to be a hard worker, you have to be more active in your classrooms. So that is most important. While if you have a path, so that is very much important, that if you have a path, then you can achieve that. If you want to be a businessman, then you have to know that what is the path, how can you do your businessman, or how you can grow your business. That is more important for that. See, next topic I'm considering is 3, that is seek knowledge, not result. Why I'm telling this, if you have some knowledge, so like you have a concept of about the business, or you have a concept about your some you can say some engineering steps, you have a knowledge of some other techniques, then you can use that knowledge and you can do anything in your life. Like if you focus on the excitement of discovery, improving, exploring and experimenting, your motivation will always be fulfilled. If you focus only on result, your motivation will be like weather, it will die in a minute and hit a storm. So the key of focus on journey, not on the destination. So if you are going to focus on journey, definitely you will get your destination. Now I am going to consider another topic. So friends, if you are considering any field and you have a knowledge of that particular field, so by that you can do anything. If you have a good knowledge of about anything, like you have a good knowledge of any softwares, you have a good knowledge of any programming language, so by that knowledge you can do anything. If you are continuously focusing on result, let's suppose you have an exam for particular any programs, or for, let's suppose, some language you studied and you have exam for that. So if you're going to give that exam and you have just studied before the exam that this is the coding and that is it is going to give the result this, and if you wrote there, after that you can get the result, you will get the number, but you are not going to get the you don't have knowledge. So in future, if you are going to achieve in that particular field, you are not able to identify what actually you have done in your college or in your at the time when you are studying. So it's always good to focus, seek for the knowledge, not for the result, to go for the knowledge. And education gives the knowledge, skills and credibility to achieve your maximum potential. In terms of financial success statistics, you have shown that the more education you have, the more money you are likely to make. So friends, it's good to always focus on knowledge and always try to get some knowledge from anything. Whatever you are in your field, try to get knowledge, try to learn as much as things is possible. Now, considering the fourth number point, it is make a list of your own goals. Make a list of your goals and what you might do to achieve them. Now, the question is why I'm telling this. It is more important. Like if you have a list, be sure to address both short terms and long terms goals. Like if you are going to going to give the exam, so you have to focus on the exam, that is your short term goals. But in your future, if you want to be a scientist, so that is your long term goal. You have to focus on the both things, short term as well as long term. Why? If you are going to focus on both the things, so if you are going to focus on the both the things, so it will be helpful to achieve your long-term goal. Because if you are going to study at this particular time, so in short-term goal, if your focus will be 100% on short-term goals, definitely it will be beneficial for your long-term goals, and you are able to achieve that very easily. Try to think beyond the financial and career goals, such as relationship goals, personal goals for bettering yourself, and things you would like to experience or things you want to learn. Draw up your timeline, and whatsoever you want, you can draw on your page, you can draw or you can write anywhere, and you can achieve that. So if you have some goal, just write down on that note on some page, and make sure that you have to remember that particular thing what you want to achieve. You can tell to your friends that they always remember you, that if you're going to forget that thing, so they always remember you, so they can force you to achieve that particular goal. Whatsoever is your goal, that doesn't mean you have a particular specific goal. You can choose whatever you want to achieve in your life. So there is nothing like that which is called impossible. It's not possible anyhow, but everything is possible, and it is very much easy to achieve anything whatsoever you want to achieve that. So now the fifth point I'm considering, that is stop being nice to yourself. Or now, if I'm telling that stop being nice to yourself, that means you have to push yourself. You have to not like you have to sit idle. You have to force yourself to do anything. Don't treat like you are, oh, I'm tired, so I'm not going to do anything. Don't think like that. Don't stop thinking like that. You are tired, so you're not going to do that. Always think positive. Think, okay, I'm not tired. Actually, my body is not able to work, but I'm not tired. So you can do anything, and you can, if you stop being nice to yourself, that will be really, really, really will give you a great boost up, and you will see the output will be very positive for you. So you should stop being nice to yourself, and motivation means action, and action brings results. Sometimes your actions fails to bring the result you want, so you prefer to be nice to yourself but not put yourself in difficult situation. You wait for the perfect timing for an opportunity while you drive yourself into the into the journey. And sometimes even in depression, sometimes you get to depression, or sometimes you get like fed up, so you stop doing. This is not the particular thing which you want. Get out there, challenge yourself, do something what you want to do, even if you are afraid. I'm telling you, even if you're afraid, just go for it. If you think that you can't do it, don't think like that. Just go ahead. And least but not the least, I would say, make a plan for everything. Protect yourself from the negativity and make a plan for everything, and you will definitely achieve everything whatsoever you want. So friends, all the best. I hope you like this video. Please share and comment below. Give your opinion on this particular video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.